Did Zendaya and Jacob Elordi break up? Fans seem to think so. Here's everything we know. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. It's been a beat since we've seen Euphoria co-stars and rumored lovers Zendaya and Jacob Elordi together. So are they still a thing or no? And were they ever a thing to begin with? Even though paparazzi shots of them wearing matching outfits at a flea market earlier this year convinced us that these two were in fact dating. Let's remember, Jacob and Zendaya have never confirmed, but they also never denied that they were dating each other. When GQ Australia asked Jacob about his relationship with Zendaya, he said, "She's like my sister." But then they were seen looking all cute and cuddly and even possibly kissing on the streets of New York City and Los Angeles, and not cute and cuddly like brother and sister. I mean, they definitely, I saw a photo of them kissing. Yeah. So it's kind of weird he said she's like my sister. I mean, I bet he was shooting himself in the foot after that. He's
after that picture came out.
Why did I say that?
Well, he was probably trying to crush the rumors, but it's interesting to me because I feel like anytime actors who are on the same show are rumored to be dating, all that does is help ratings for the show. Jacob was just spotted with someone else, so now people are like, okay, so he broke up with Zendaya, but it's like, but were they ever a thing?
I don't know if they were ever like officially together.
And will they officially break up because, you know, they're getting back into gear of shooting season 2 of Euphoria when that ever happens? It doesn't seem like they're currently shooting it right now, which is why Jacob was last spotted in New York just yesterday as we report this. Well, here's what we know. So now it's been a month since Zendaya and Jacob have been spotted out publicly together, so sources are saying that they are reportedly over, even though again, they were never officially, just reportedly, together. Recently, it was Zendaya's 24th birthday, and while Jacob wasn't spotted bringing it in with Zendaya IRL or on social media, he was spotted grabbing dinner with Kaia Gerber in Malibu. He reports that Jacob and Kaia have been friends for a while and could be developing now into something more than friends.
You guys know, or you should know, Gabi knows, I love Jacob Elordi so much. Like it like hurts me how much I love him on the inside. I don't know if you guys fangirl for someone like that. Anyways, I have said this from the beginning. I really loved Jacob with Joey King because I feel like that's when I first fell in love with him. I know that's completely over, but I just still really support that. I don't know how I feel about him and Kaia Gerber, but you know what? If they have good chemistry and you know they're happy, I'm happy, of course. Although I will say Kaia Gerber has short hair and now so do I. So.
I mean, that was literally your first comment when I told you this morning when I came in. I was like, Jana, did you hear? Jacob Elordi and Kaia are like probably dating.
I was like, she has short hair.
Good, perfect. Works for me. Happy I cut my hair. And I ship that and I support that and I hope it happens for you guys someday.
Whatever,
but
I don't know.
You brought up Joey King and that's kind of interesting to say because remember when Joey and Jacob were dating, even though they were so obviously dating, he also never really officially said they were dating.
Yeah, they never, you know, look, I've watched so many of Jacob Elordi's interviews. I feel like he's such a low-key human. Like he did not get into Hollywood for the fame whatsoever. No. He got into it to be a serious actor and that's it.
And he's even making that more and more apparent with all these newer interviews that are coming out where he's like writing and he's working on his own stuff and he doesn't really want to play high school kids anymore. I think Euphoria is going to be like the last time we'll see him playing a high schooler. I think he's really looking on for some more perhaps Oscar bait roles.
Definitely. So him winning an Oscar.
That'd be great.
A source close to the Euphoria actor says that Jacob is interested in dating Kaia. As they said, Jacob is definitely interested in dating Kaia, but there is nothing serious going on there. They have many mutual friends and have hung out many times in the past. They both have very chill personalities and similar interests. Jacob makes Kaia laugh and her family adores him. And a close source to Kaia said Kaia is keeping things friendly for now, but there is a flirtation between the two. She's told friends she's single and only having fun and hanging out with people. Were they at Nobu Malibu?
Of course they were. Okay. Where else do you go in Malibu?
Can you imagine seeing Jacob Elordi at Nobu Malibu? I would literally have a conniption, you guys.
But here's the crazy thing. So they were spotted at Nobu Malibu, I want to say like last week, and then just as we report this, yesterday they were spotted in the West Village in New York City. So like, are they traveling together? Because I don't know about you, it's like really, really hard, and this is not to like COVID shame them or whatever.
Right.
It's hard to get on a plane unless they're probably flying private. But still, it's like a 6-hour flight. If they weren't flying private, that's annoying. If it was private, which it probably had to have been.
Also, like, you don't really want to travel, especially, I do have the travel bug, but you know what I mean? I'm like, I think about it, I'm like, wow, it's kind of a lot right now.
An hour, honestly.
Exactly.
It's just too much. But the interesting thing, too, is that Kaia was actually in New York because she was doing a campaign for Coach. So that's why they were, so now it kind of makes things like, well, what was Jacob doing in New York? Was he there for like meetings or was he kind of like, you know, just traveling with Kaia as she was doing her work?
That's a very interesting question.
And the last person Kaia was linked to be dating was actually Pete Davidson. Well, so after that, the two were spotted in Malibu at Nobu and they have continued to be seen out together on what looks like a series of cross-country dates. They were just spotted in New York City and this time they were seen to be holding hands on what looked looked like an actual date. According to someone who spotted the two, a fan tweeted, "I just saw Jacob Elordi and Kaia Gerber on a date in New York City, and the beauty on those two, wow." While the fan did not have a photo to prove it, the paparazzi did catch the two. There's a shot of the actor and the model cozying up next to each other at a park wearing face masks, although Jacob is worn incorrectly under his nose. As we report this, neither Kaia or Jacob have commented on these dating rumors, so only time can confirm or deny this relationship, but we have a feeling that if it's anything like Jacob's other relationships, we'll never get an official statement from the actor.
Never. We'll never get it. I just know it.
So we just have to listen to the sources closest to
Unless
Jacob.
it gets really serious, because like, look, Jacob and Joey got really serious and they never said anything, but they did post photos together. They were very, you know what I mean? Which was fun. So, I mean, maybe this will turn into that. But I know as far as Zendaya, I think maybe they were just a fling and it fizzled. And maybe that's for the best, because Euphoria is one of the best television shows on the planet.
I honestly can see the Zendaya thing being a friends with benefits thing.
Totally.
I think that's really what it was, and I
that.
think they'll continue to be friends. Zendaya is so professional. I'm sure it will not affect shooting the season 2 of Euphoria. And I mean, I feel like if it's anything like his relationship with Joey, if him and Kaia are together, perhaps Halloween is coming up. Perhaps we will see Kaia and Jacob in a couple's costume on
Maybe
Instagram.
we will. That's
so
exciting.
That might be what we have to wait for.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So do you guys think Kaia and Jacob are dating? Do you ship them? Are they a good match? Let us know. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and follow us on Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.